Welcome to Medicare School Daily, where we help you understand Medicare, save money, avoid mistakes, and above all else, get the most out of your Medicare benefits. Now, today's topic is how to find your Medicare number. And if you have enrolled into Medicare, you're certainly going to have a Medicare number. And so the question is, yes, we want to know how to find it, but I have to make sure that indeed you already have a Medicare number. And so there's one of two ways in which we get a Medicare number. Now, one way is if we are on Social Security. So if you've applied for Social Security and you're receiving Social Security benefits, what happens is this: you will be auto-enrolled into Medicare. Okay, there's nothing you have to do. Social Security Department knows you're turning 65, so they will automatically enroll you into Medicare. And in this scenario, what happens is your Medicare card shows up about 100 days prior to your birth month. All right, so nothing you have to do. The card's going to show up in the mail. Now, there are some times when people's card does not show up, and they may need to go on and find that number, or maybe they accidentally threw it away, or maybe went to the wrong address. But if you need your Medicare number and you are automatically enrolled, you'll be able to follow the system that I'm going to show you to get that Medicare claim number. Now, there are times when people are not on Social Security, but they are going to start Medicare. So if you are not on Social Security, meaning you're delaying taking your Social Security, but you're going to take Medicare, what happens? You will not be automatically enrolled. As a matter of fact, in order for you to be able to start Medicare, you are going to have to self-enroll. You got to go through that self-enrollment process, which also you can do on ssa.gov. And that process will take you anywhere from probably 20 minutes or so to get everything set up. And so if you do self-enroll, what's going to happen is once you've completed the self-enrollment process, you're going to have your Medicare card within about 4 weeks. But if you need your number prior to that, within 1 week of you self-enrolling, maybe a week to 10 days, you should be able to follow this process and get your Medicare claim number. So here's the process. Number one, you're going to go in your search bar to ssa.gov. And once you see this particular picture, you're actually going to click over here where it says sign in or sign up. And once you have clicked that button, it's going to take you to our second screen. And you're going to have a few options here. And this is the one that you're going to click on where it says My Social Security. So this is all your information about Social Security and Medicare. So click there. And that's going to take you to the next screen. And here you're going to have the option to either sign in or in an account that you already created or create a new account. And so if you do have an account already, you hopefully have saved your username and password. Now, with your username, it is not case sensitive at all. You just have to type that in here. Password is case sensitive. And if you're in here putting the password in, you're always going to have a capital letter, a small letter, one number, and one symbol. All those have to be a part of your password. It has to be at least 8 characters. So you'll type in this, it is case sensitive. Now, if you don't have a username or password, then you're going to have to create an account. And the process of creating an account is going to probably take you about 15 to 20 minutes. But once you have that, now we have our username and our password, we're able to sign in. That takes us to the next screen. And what they're going to do is once we have the account, then what we're doing is we're letting them know we want you to send us a code. And it's going to be an 8-digit code, and it's asking you, do you want that sent to this certain email address, or do you want it sent to a phone number, a text? And so once you've agreed to that, then you'll push next, and then you will now get that code from Medicare. Now, that code will show up anywhere from about 20 seconds upwards to about 2 minutes, and it's only good for 10 minutes. So when the code comes, that 8-digit code, it's going to be all numbers. You're going to put that 8-digit code right here. And of course, you'll click there on submit once you've typed it in. And now you're going to agree to the terms of service. So everything that you want to move forward with, you have to agree to these terms. So you'll, of course, push next here. And this is going to take you to this screen. Now, this is absolutely the most important part. So we've got to go to this screen to be able to get our Medicare claim number. So this is really the very, very important screen. And over on the far right side, you're going to see these different options. And the one you want is replacement documents. And so once you've clicked onto that, it's immediately going to open up this particular document where it's going to give you some options here. It's going to say with your Medicare card, do you own a replacement card? And the answer is no, because you're just simply waiting on your card to be mailed to you. If you have lost it, then go ahead and click that. But if you want your number, you've got to click here, get a benefit verification letter. Now, from here, we do have to make sure that the pop-ups are allowable. Okay, so we've clicked on this, and that pop-up is going to be your information, including your Medicare claim number. So again, make sure your pop-ups are allowed. If not, you need to turn that on for sure. And then what it's going to say here is that you're entitled to hospital insurance. Remember, that's Part A of Medicare. And you're entitled to medical insurance, which is Part B. And it'll tell you when that coverage began. In this instance, it was in the month of August 2018, August 2018. So it's going to show you when your coverage began to be eligible. And then your Medicare number is right here. Obviously, we blocked this one out because it's one of our clients, but it's going to be 11 digits. There's some numbers and some letters there, just random numbers and letters, but that will be your Medicare claim number. So if you need that number and you don't have your card yet, or you've lost your card, or maybe just misplaced it in some fashion, then you can go right here and you can be able to get that information for the doctors or for whatever the purpose that you need this Medicare claim number. So that's the process you need to follow. To learn more, watch the related video or check out our most recent video. Also, be sure you click to subscribe for free and get notified every time we post a new video. To watch our complete Medicare workshop, go to Medicareschool.com. And finally, when you're ready to compare all your insurance options and get free enrollment help from one of our Medicare School guides, call the number on the screen. See you next time.